We're live. What's up?
I gotta go see this new break room.
Oh, that's
Remember
right.
the break room?
Yeah.
Well, this area. Oh, this area.
This is disgusting. I'm not going in there.
I hate that area.
I'm not going in. Wait, there's munchkins there.
Cristaldi evicted everybody from the top of that turret.
Yep.
So this is the new one. Are you fucking kidding me? How does this even? You can't even open it. The only person we're waiting on is Waldman.
Where's Waldman?
Where's Waldman? All right, so how are you? Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. So in development, this is sort of a Waldman thing. There's like front-end developers and back-end developers, right? So there's people that can make sort of the front end of a website and the back end of a website. And then there's these rare developers that are full stack. Whoa. It always makes me think of pancakes.
I know, me too.
It makes me
I know.
Wormwood is a full stack company. We do the design, we do the manufacturing, we do the marketing, we do the fulfillment, we do that whole thing. The question is, why be full stack? So if I look at this, this is a prophecy. Prophecy can only exist at the intersection of a company that has veneering, bent lamination capabilities, and light machining capabilities. It's the intersections is where you get high value. If you want to make a prophecy, you literally have to have all these capabilities. And most companies do not have those capabilities, so they don't make prophecies.
There he is.
Right, so this is where the prophecy lives, and not a lot of companies have that. And the more intersections you create in a company, the more opportunities that you open up, because people fucking can't do that shit anymore, or like don't have the ability to do that. And it's also your moat. That is one of the main ways I think about the company, is sort of what are the intersections. I want a new big circle, which we do not have at all. This is what I want to do between Q4 and Q1 of next year, which is epoxy resin. This shit is everywhere. Dice 2.0 is literally, it's like, those are like the resin dice. You go online, it's like resin should be in our stack. These are high-end dice cases. When I saw this, I was like, ooh, that's a capability I want. It can scale up to large items. This shit is super popular today. You have that capability, it's just like, oh, here's a bunch of new crazy fucking products that we don't even know. It opens up like the design space when you have these sort of capabilities. I really think we should be developing this sort of skill house in-house. Maybe we're doing it through the Signature Series team. I don't know exactly how we build it out. So I'm just drawing another big circle in our Venn diagram called resin casting. I'm saying, let's figure it out, Ian, and then let's plan to actually have some products the following quarter. Because I'm telling you, the market is moving in this direction. So this is one of our steps that's coming up. I just wanted to sort of plant a flag, get people's eyeballs on it.
We make chairs. The Culliver is our most popular chair, but the other chair that we make is the Diana. And the Diana has steam bent back slats so that when you sit in it, it's really comfortable. The supplier that supplies us with these is behind. Now, we don't really have that technology, but what we are going to be experimenting with is bent laminations.
It's so loud.
Safety first. Let's roll. The smoothie can wait. So, step one, joiner. That gives us a nice square reference surface that we can do everything else off of. So now that we've established one flat edge, we're gonna take it to the planer, and it's gonna make this top edge plane in parallel with the bottom one. Made a skip slide. I'm satisfied. I got clean edges on both the top and the bottom. So we're actually gonna move on to the table saw. Now we will shut down. We'll make an adjustment with our featherboard so that it fits a narrower piece.
Yeah.
Remove that, and this is basically just a magnetic featherboard. So it helps keep your piece up against your workbench. All right, and that's it for ripping these guys to width. Now, like I said, we'll do something more repeatable when we have to make more of these.
Yeah.
But for now, that's okay. The last thing we have to do is sand them to final width. So we rip them slightly wider than their final width.
Oh.
That way we can actually sand out the saw marks or the kerf marks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So we're gonna bundle these all together and sand those down. All right, it looks like we are good to go. I got my little OK icon right here. This machine's actually really cool. You're gonna see as soon as this first head engages, you're gonna start to see that thing go back and forth.
Yeah.
Same thing right there, it just started. That's actually blowing air onto the sandpaper to keep it unclogged and clean. It's pretty cool. Smooth, no kerf marks anymore. We're good. The only thing I'm gonna do now is chop these on one side, which is a fairly uneventful task, but if you'd like to video it, we can.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Why not?
Perfect. My ends are now cut. These are good to send to Pennsylvania.
Sick.
Thumbs up, man.
All right, what's going
I'm
on?
gonna say, I'm not trying to tell, Bobby's running Hexi time,
Yeah.
and you are fully empowered, and you know I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Oh, yes. No, I could tell Doug we're doing the worst idea ever and he would allow me to do it.
Yeah.
100%.
Kingdom Death wants to work with us for Project Hexi time.
Of course they do.
Kingdom Death.
Yeah.
I think they have maybe 2 of the top 10 Kickstarters of all time under their belt.
Yeah.
So they're like Wormwood level. They are a very, very popular company in the tabletop gaming space. Yeah, they want to work with us. I just heard this through the Kelly Vine. So what do you think though? Like what did they do?
Gates came to me and was like, hey, Kingdom Death hit us up. And he was like, hey, we love those tiles. Let's do some Kingdom Death artwork on those tiles. I love the idea of working with Kingdom Death, but we did it the first time around and it was just a very small amount of tiles that were a huge pain in the ass that we had to like hold up deliveries for, to have like certain tiles go get engraved with certain artwork, and now we're adding God knows how many more SKUs if we do this with Kingdom Death. We didn't do custom engravings on tiles to avoid this very same issue. I love the idea of Wormwood and Kingdom Death together. I don't think it makes sense with a campaign. I think we should work with Kingdom Death and do something actually awesome. But I don't think we should be like, Kingdom Death wants to work with us, let's do anything, put anything on the current project we're working on right now. It's just like, do people really want it? And do we want to embrace the complexity when I feel like we could still work with Kingdom Death to make a better product that isn't as complex? Is just how I feel.
It's a great point. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's actually the correct analysis.
Yeah.
I feel like there's been a lot of foreplay between Kingdom Death and Wormwood. Maybe when we relaunch Modular Game Table, there's like,
That's what I'm talking
right?
about.
Like, I think we're gonna be relaunching Modular Game Table probably as a Kickstarter, probably in 6 to 8 months. Once, I think that's where we're gonna be. Because I think we're very close to finding our footing. You should see the amount of production on the floor. The tidal wave is coming. We're going to be fulfilling, and as soon as we are solid on our new trajectory and we have all our machines, we've solved all our problems, we have to think about relaunching this thing because we have built a monster.
Yeah.
This monster lives on eating board footage and producing tables. If you do not feed this monster, it will starve and die. So it must be fed. It's like Cthulhu. It's Kingdom Death. This is like a
Link me with
I
this
think
guy
that's
and
what
we'll
has to
start Kingdom Death collaboration now and actually launch it and not have it be like a half-baked idea. Actually
what
have
I-
it be badass.
That's what I'm pitching right now. That's what I'm pitching right now.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Get that hype train rolling.
These are our Dispel and Wormwood Vault boxes for the Dice 2.0 Kickstarter. So it's all kind of is.
Ooh,
Oh, that's nice.
That's
Right?
cool.
Right? That's
Disappointing.
That's not.
This
yeah.
is why. Do you
That's not
see?
a thing that won't.
Do you
will-
see that?
Oh, I'm
This
so-
is why we brand
That's why
now.
we brand.
Which is
Whoa! Ooh!
Whoa, that's
That's
nice.
fucking awesome.
the little
That's
tab
cool.
I taped on there. It didn't come with that, so don't judge it.
Let me
for
just. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Another problem right off the bat.
This whole thing is supposed to be this way.
Yes.
Yeah.
They rotated it the wrong way, so I gotta have them fix that.
This is really cool.
No, I really like this little box.